Hello there folks and welcome to this very short review, or rather showcase of Force of the Impaled, Dracula's Last Stand or Final Stand by Command Post Games. I was given this copy a few months ago, or several months ago actually. The whole process began even before the pandemic, but the pandemic kind of delayed my plans to release a video because I had to get people together to actually play this and all of that, and even the delays in shipping and stuff caused some problems there. But yes, this is a press copy, so I did not buy this game that you're gonna see here. Nevertheless, it's a game meant for 1 to 7 people, I believe it is, and you can either play as the Ottoman army or as the infamous Count Dracula and his impaled army. Or not impaled army, but, you know, he impales people to scare his enemies and defend his lands. A session itself takes about 1 to 2 hours, and that's actually on the front of the package. The package is a nice little plastic tube, but it's actually not that small. But, you know, it's quite different than having boxes around, so I thought it was kind of creative. The map itself is printed on paper, and it's decent quality. You get an actual A4 sheet with it of a copy of the map. You also get, of course, the armies that are little brick-sized wooden squares in red and black for both sides. The Ottomans have far more numbers than Count Dracula's troops, and Count Dracula fights kind of a losing battle in terms of numbers, but he has a lot of tricks up his sleeve because he can, of course, impale soldiers both on his own side and the enemy side in order to get advantage on battles and such. I'm not going to go too much into the details of the battles themselves because, you know, that's more of a gameplay thing or tutorial thing, and I think it's rather easy to get into. The instruction sheet or manual is not actually that complicated. Should only take you a practice session to really understand the mechanics if you want to try it out yourself. Now, the footage that you can see that I've shot myself here is just a visual guide. You will notice, if you are keen and you do own this game or are thinking of picking it up, that there are all these little cubes and squares or circles that represent the generals. Unfortunately here, I totally made a miss here. Had been a couple months since I actually played this, but there are little chits that are actually how you randomize the turn order. So they're not actually supposed to be on the map, only the squares, I believe. So the circular wooden chits are not actually supposed to be on the map, but they come with the game nonetheless, and I think it still gives you kind of a visual impression of how a session might look like. The size of the map is around 61 centimeters by 81 centimeters, which is 24 by 32 inches. There are 4 black dice, 4 red dice that come with it, and 1 turn die. And you also get 72 red pieces for the troops with 6 chits and 6 HQs, and you get 36 black troops. You also get these nice little storage bags for the pieces, and then you also get some penalty tokens, which are red plastic circles. And the price is actually determined by the version that you buy. So the thing I have received is a paper map copy of the game, which goes for, on Command Post Games' own website, and I guess in the US, $73.68, whilst you can get a canvas map, which I believe you can kind of see a little shot in my footage here. On the corner, there is a little square that is the canvas version, just so you can get a feel of what a canvas map version would feel like, and it's very nice. It's almost like a thicker version of a linen canvas. They can imagine a painter's canvas, maybe if you're used to that. But the price definitely goes up with that one to $130. So, is it worth it? Well, of course, I didn't actually pay to get this game, so I can't really say that I would know for certain if it would be worth it, and of course it's always a subjective thing, you know, depending on how much you want to spend and what you want to get out of the game. But if you are out for something that is easily accessible, an entryway into wargaming, and also a fast-paced game that will not take you a whole day to finish, this is just down your alley. Now, if you want more serious wargaming that actually takes you days, hours, maybe months sometimes to finish, this is not it, and maybe you should try and look at Command Post's other games, which I am really looking forward to trying out in the near future if possible. Alright, that's where we're going to wrap up. I hope it's been at least somewhat useful to see the game visually represented like this with a little bit of information, even though I haven't, of course, played through anything or shown you a full session. And that will be all for me. This has been GameGabster. Thank you for watching. Farewell.